volume? Is my volume up? Check my volume. Is my volume up? Okay. I think it's up. All right. Okay, good. Hey, it's Elizabeth with Crafty CreeAtions. How are you? Welcome to my page. Happy Friday. I'm just trying to see here if I'm up. Oh, there I am. Okay, hi. Welcome, friends. Welcome. How are you? Turn that down here a little bit. Okay. Hi, Karen. How are you? Come on in, friends. Happy Friday. Okay, so we're doing a Unique in the Creek large board today. Hello, Ruth. Hello, Linda. How are you all? Good morning, good afternoon. Benson, welcome. Okay, hi. Hi, Evie. Evie. How are you all? Okay, we're doing Unique in the Creek large board. Okay? Large board. And here's the sign we'll be putting on. It's an 12-inch sign. It's one of those heavy signs, aluminum signs. So lemon, welcome lemon sign. It's a 12-inch. The petals. So a question came up in the Can-Am group that I'm trying to answer here. I believe it was Wendy that asked. I haven't done one in like this in a large board yet, so I thought I'd do one with you since there were questions being asked in there in the Can-Am VIP connection, and so I'll show you what I do with your question. So see, the question was once you pulled the zip ties closed, right? Her loops, her I guess her petals went off to the side, and I'm gonna try to show you how you can prevent that from happening here. So again, I haven't tried this loop, triple loop petal on a large board before, so this is my first time. So I've seen them done, but I thought it'd be a good idea to try one like that. All right, so I'll go ahead and put the camera down, and if you have questions throughout, just go ahead and ask me. That's why I'm here, to inspire you all to try and answer the questions that you might have, as this is my kind of sort of my design right here, and you probably want to know more about it. Okay, yes, they're pretty petals. I like that. It's nice, cheery, and bright. You know, I tried looking for a 1.5 inch. I don't have 1.5 inch lemon ribbon. I only have 2.5. And I was going to try the daisy petal, but no 1.5. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use the triple loop petals for this design here. All right. So again, thank you all for joining, and I hope you all enjoy what I'm doing. And don't be afraid to ask questions, because again, that's why I'm here. Okay. Oh, yes, perfect. So to get this, right, let me talk about the board first. So this is how I set up the petals, the zip ties. Third row, every single hole. So that's 24. I believe. Is it 24? Yeah. Let me count. 1, 2, 3. Yes, 24. 24. So 24. So I cut the mesh 10 by 10, 24 of the yellow, 24 of the green, and 24 of the white. So altogether, you'll need almost 2 rows of mesh for this project. Okay, this is going on my wall anyways. That's why I'm going all out with colors here with different colors. There's horizontal stripe mesh in yellow. Last piece of mesh I am in this color I have. Oh no. And then there's white horizontal stripe, and then there's green white foil mess. So I thought I'd add a little bit of glitter into the sign as well. So I do have a green one, but I thought I'd add a little, you know, shimmer to the petals. So let me show you how I folded this petal. Okay, you've seen me a lot of times probably, but I have to teach it again. So I'll grab my yellow and grab my... So again, if you have questions, go ahead and ask me. Good morning, good afternoon, pretty petals. Yes, they are pretty. Thanks, Linda. Yes, it's a good idea. It's going on my wall anyways. I'm trying to go out for yellow and green and white in my house. So already my butterflies are up there hanging. So I found out that from Stacy from your front porch that when you do your loops, when you go down right where the point is, you notice your folds are a little off. See, they're a little off center. Okay, both sides they're like that. See, but when you do this, the little trick I learned from Stacy from your front porch. So when you grab this tip up here and put it down right beside. Oh, that one's fine. You won't see that. So again, I did cut these at 10 by 10. Yeah, with a rotary cutter. So you see now they're perfect when you put them like that, like into a little W or something. So these line up now. It doesn't really matter, but I thought I'd show you. That was neat. But so your tips are lined up nicely. Yes. Hi, how are you? Friends, if you don't mind launching my arrow so more people can join us. Happy Friday to you too. Okay, and then I just fold over, not passing the end up here. And then I fold it over again. Okay, and that's the fold that we're using on all the loop petals. I just call them loop petal. I'm sure what they're called. Triple loop petal. So let's grab the green. So a little trick I learned from Stacy from your front porch. See, they're lined up. If you don't line them up over here, they're lined up over here. Isn't that cool? It doesn't really matter for this one, but in future petals, you probably want to try that out, and it works. It works. Good tip. Yes, Linda, yes. They're off. Thank you for sending me down the falls. Yeah, that's in my bucket list is to go see Niagara Falls. One of my to-dos in life. So how was your week? I didn't come on yesterday because we had a funeral here and we attended, and so yeah, I was so tired after. So tiring. And so I didn't nap. I didn't nap. I meant to come on. I missed Can-Am VIP. Oh no, I did nap. And I missed Can-Am VIP connection. And they had questions from you and I missed it. But I had to go back and answer the questions anyway. And here now, when I'm doing this live here, they asked about the triple loop pedal, and so I'm trying to answer it now here. I'll let you know what I do for when I attach my pedals into the board. I'll try to be. I actually like the question. I understand why. See, I know now that I can probably help out some with the questions she had, and so here I am. Okay, let's make a couple of these. So the yellow and green, I'm just gonna slip this right in there. It's easy, close it together. So, and then I'll grab the white and make sure my folds are down, these folds up here. They're all going downwards. Okay, and then I just close this up and pin it. Okay, one more. All right, are we asking which stage for over here? Okay. Oh no, Linda. Oh no, but you should have stayed in the group because in the group it's more than just friends. It's also people that can support you as well. Should have stayed and just watched and, you know, laughed along with us. It would have helped you a great deal, in a great way. So again, I'll just make another one here quickly. And I'll make a few more here at the end of the live. Prayers to you, yes, prayers to Linda. Of comfort, prayers of comfort. I'll be thinking about you, Linda. I'm sorry to hear that. But you're in the right place. We're always happy up in here. Prayers, prayers. Oh, yeah. You've been tired. It's still a lot of laughs and it's still fun in the group. It's still a lot of laughs, a lot of great people in there. So there's always the replays. Yeah. But I'll keep you in my thoughts and prayers for my next one. Okay. So there's the petal. Okay, so let's, but I'm glad you're here with us. I'm so happy that you can make. You've been making my lives, you know, coming to watch last few times. I quite enjoy your company. We all do so. Thank you for coming on and letting us sharing your what you're going through with us, because there's a lot of people that care about you in here. There's a lot of people, a lot of prayers that's going to be going out, I'm sure. So here's the sign again. Or I'm going to use the holes when I attach the sign. I'm not going to use the cable tie mount because, I don't know, I just want to cover up the holes as well and all that. So, Unique in the Creek large board. We're doing row 3. All zip ties, right? There's 24, so 24 petals, 24 each of the yellow, 24 each of the green and the white. Altogether, you need probably over almost 2 rows of mesh. Right? Yes. Okay, so what I have been doing with this is I have been measuring the first one, the first petal, I'm going to be measuring it to 6 inches. 10, I'm going to put it on the 10 and cut it at the 16, okay? Or you can just leave the tails in there if you want, because it'll lift up the sign when you add the sign in there. You can do that. But with this first one, I'm just going to cut it off, and I'll show you why. So, I'm just going to start anywhere on the board, slipping one in there, making sure that it's about an inch in there, about an inch, not that much, that's about an inch, okay, and I zip it up, that's the first petal. And I'll explain what I do here next time. I didn't explain that part. Okay, so next petal. What I have been doing to make sure my petals are all the same, right? The same length. And you see it all, you know, all the same when you go around. Once it's done, I've been putting this like that on top, right? And I'm looking at where I zip tied it. So this is where I zip tied it. So that's how much is going in there. I'm gonna cut this off anyways. It's too much. So again, put this on top. So this way your petals will all be the same length. And I look where the zip tie is, and I just pinch it right there, and I see where I zip tied it. And then I add that, holding it. And where I pinched is where I'm gonna zip tie the petal. And when I zip tie the petal, this is the question I need to answer. Once you zip up your zip ties on the side, the petal tends to want to, you know, curve like that, because you zip tying it this way or the other way. It'll go the other way. But I found out that when I zip tie it, I hold it right there and I wiggle my zip tie back and forth with the needle nose, and I make sure my zip tie is in the middle. You see that? I make sure my zip tie is in the middle when I zip tie it. Okay? And it stays nice like that. Just straight, not in curve that way or curve this way. I hope that makes sense. Okay? Going back home. Hello, Lori. Hello, how are you? Thanks, Cree Queen, right? It seems like it's been a while. Did you enjoy the winter? Good idea again, Liz. Thank you. Curve in the can. Yes, I wasn't. Like I said, I wasn't in the group last night. I was so overtired with me going to. I attended a funeral and I was so tired, and so. Yeah, I saw that question. I answered it, but I wanted to explain it here the best that I can and sew it, because I haven't done one like this on a large board as well. So again, your first one up here, that's your first one, or you can do that. It doesn't matter. This is how I measure mine. Make sure I look at it and I pinch where I zip tie it, right? Cut this off a little bit. Pinch where I zip tied it. This is where I zip tied it, and that's where I'm gonna add my petal into the board. You can also use rubber bands, but mine keep breaking off because this is a big bulk of mesh in there, so I didn't use it. I hope this explains what the question was in the Can-Am group. So this again, we're using the triple loop flower here, petal. And so again, when you zip tie it, make sure you hold your petal like that, right? And you wiggle your zip tie in the middle. You close it in the middle, is what I'm trying to say. And your petals will just lay right. Perfect. Okay, so keep going. So again, 24/8 of the mesh, cut at 10 by 10. And, oh, I cut that too short. Oh my gosh, that's all right. Probably add some glue in after anyways. Okay, I'm just holding where I pinched. Or you can just rubber band it just right there too, if it makes it easier for you. again. Thought I saw this on a large board because I haven't done one on a large board. I've been doing lots of these on a small board because it saves on mess. But again, this is going on my wall, so it doesn't really matter if I'm using lots here. Okay, so I'm not gonna, I don't think I'll cut this off. Maybe I should. It's better I cut a little bit off. And also, when I add my petals, the first time the first one you do, you can see the board right in between there. It's not really showing because these are gonna be like that in anyways once all the petals are going in there, and you won't be able to see the board. And if you do, you can always put a little bit of glue right up in there. I don't have this problem with a small board, but I'm noticing that there's a little, you can see a little bit of, or you can use two. You can see a little bit of board, but just adding a piece of glue would help, right? A piece of glue. What am I saying? A dab of glue. That's funny. Just add a piece of glue. I hope I can explain things the way I wanted to. Yes, Michelle. Yes, thank you. And I can't wait what you come up with this design here. Like you can see, there's a lot of colors out there that are beautiful. Oh, Halloween colors, right? Can't wait for Halloween. So look, you see there? I'm just pulling it to the side, and now my loop petals are off to the side because I'm pulling the zip tie towards me. And once I pull it, I'll straighten this out now. And try and make sure that this is the way you want it before you really close up your zip tie, right? Make sure it's perfect. And you zip it up in the middle, not off to the side. Zip it up in the middle of the petal. Okay. Alrighty. So I've been going this way over here. That's why that one's just, I'm just going around like that. So I don't know why I jumped over on this side. So I'm measuring this one because that's the first one I used again. I'm measuring it. Looking at where I zip tied it, pinched it right there so I can have a pretty good idea once I slip it into the other zip tie that's where it's gonna stop. Okay. And when you first time you do one of these, you can leave your zip ties open. I think it's easier once you add in your petals. I think it's easier for you to zip tie them up rather than, trying to put them in there, because it does get a little bit crowded up in there. You see now they're a little closed up now, so you won't see the board at all. Okay. I hope I'm explaining this all right. Unique in a Creek has 12-inch lemon signs. I think I got this a while back from them. I'm not sure if they still have it, but I've seen 12-inch metal signs at uniqueinacreek.com. And yellow mesh, you won't be able to find. I checked, and they do have 21-inch. What you can do with your 21-inch is, I think Michelle explained it on last live. She cut down her 21-inch right down the middle with a wood burner and cut it up in 10 inches, 10-inch strips. You can do that with the 21-inch mesh. It's on Unique in the Creek. If you want yellow, go ahead and go buy it out. because you can't find, I'm not sure, the yellow mess has been pretty, horizontal mess has been pretty hard to find in a lot of places, I heard. So it's a good way to use your 21 inch as well. Maybe someone will teach how to do that. Okay. And they have the green and the white. You can use any type of white. And but they do have poly burlap in the yellow. But that's going to be an expensive one if you're going to use poly burlap because it's over 2 rolls here. Oh, almost 2 rolls, but I mean. So I'm measuring again and babbling on here. Picture where I'm going to add less in. And again, I shouldn't have closed my zip ties. Yeah. If you're gonna try this, don't close your zip ties. I recommend you not closing your zip ties because it's a little hard to add your petals in there. If you're just trying this out, but if you've been doing this for a while, you probably can handle it. Okay, so that's what we got so far. So it's gonna look good. I think it's gonna look good. I'm cutting about 1 inch off the tail, so this way my sign will lay right when I add it in there. So why did I measure this one? This was the first one I added onto the board. I don't know why I went to jump ahead on and added this one. Just talking away. All right, you guys understanding what I've been trying to teach here? Oh, Lady Fox Designs and Supplies on Facebook may have some of the yellow. Okay. Thanks, Linda. Is it Linda? Yeah, thanks, Linda. Oh, Lori has a video on YouTube for that. Thank you again for how to cut your 21 inch right down in the middle to make 2 rolls. Two rolls of 10 inch. Okay. I didn't know that. I have to go see. Thanks, Linda. Thank you so much. So yeah, there's 21 inch horizontal strip mesh and unique in the creek. Don't buy it all. I want some. I still need to make sunflowers. Okay, it's funny. See how they're getting closed up like that now? Yep. So again, this is my first try at using the large board with this style. So I've been using it on this small board. Okay, doesn't want to add. Okay. Wiggle that up in there. So okay, I'm just trying to make it, go in the middle like that rather than off to the side. Perfect. Perfect. Move these because they're in the way. Could also try Lake Country Treasures on Etsy for yellow. Yes, Lake Country Treasures. They're Canadian. They're on Etsy. They're also Canadian suppliers. I've been ordering my 14 inch wire frames there. So this one, let's not forget that. We started off with this one. I'm going to measure that one. likes. Some of them are a little longer, some of them are not. This one's a little, I don't know what's going on with this one here. Yeah, I might want to add some glue up in there because I don't want them to slip out. Once I hang them up, nobody will touch them anyway. So. Okay, there's more petals to add. We'll make one here after this, after I add this in there. I'm sweating here. Nice, nice. All right. We say hello. Include the name at the end. It's all right. Measure this one. And add it into the zip tie. If you added what do you call those, rubber bands with this, it probably won't have this much trouble adding the petals in the zip tie, since they're gonna be, you know, tightened up. So make sure they're facing up, not sideways when you close it. Hold it right there. Wiggle around your zip tie back and forth. That's what I do. And then try to get it in the middle so the petal will lay right, lay facing up, not sideways. Okay, this one. Okie. Oh, I was gonna show you how to make the petals here. Okay, wiggle it around back and forth. See, you can always straighten it up in there if it's not facing you. Okay. We'll add 4 more, and then we'll make the rest and add them in there. I believe I need to make about 5 more or something. Measuring it. Okay. There. A little messy in there, but that's all right. The sign's gonna cover it up. Okay. Oop. I just saw Miss Sal make her beautiful patriotic flower in foam, using foam. Can't wait to play with my Cricut. I'll be leaving on Sunday. Miss Prone. on a youth group trip they're having. I won't be on all week next week, but I'm planning on doing a couple of videos to if you're gonna for you guys to watch, so you won't miss me too much. Couple of them, maybe middle of the week sometime, and the weekend, next weekend, because I'll be coming back home Sunday 30th is the plan. And so I'll post pictures of what I'm doing out there. And chaperoning our youth for a youth conference they're having in the city. So I'll be out there all week next week, leaving Sunday. But I'll be on again tomorrow. I'll come live with you tomorrow. My daughter, my stepdaughter is one that's going, and she's the one that had her little accident last year. And I'm so worried about her. I had to go myself, so I applied for it and got accepted for the chaperone part, so I can keep an eye on her. If she wasn't going, I wouldn't have gone. So I'm that kind of mom to watch the kids, that kind of person to make sure my kids are okay. And she's still healing, and so I'd be so worried, and so I have to be there. Okay, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So I thought I'd let you all know that, because I am trying to do a couple of videos here, and to add to my page. And so let's fold the rest of the petals. Grab my pins, and so again, oops, I dropped that. I keep dropping all my pins, and when I sweep up over here, they're all over on the floor. So, okay, so what I told you is when you fold it tip to tip, I got this from Stacy from your front porch, right? You can see that it's not lined up over here. It doesn't matter for this petal, but once you do another petal, do you want to be precise? You probably want to use this step. And so when you do that, right, you light them up. They're not lined up over here, but when you grab this and you put it side by side and make a little W, probably W or a V, and they're lined up. They're nicely lined up. Okay, they're nice and lined up. Okay, a cute little tip from Stacy from your front porch. And then fold and fold. For those of you that want to be so perfect with your petals, that's what you can do. Your granddaughter is going to visit you this weekend. That's what you'll be doing. Good, good, good. At least you have some family time with your granddaughter, and what do you call it? Some happy times, Yes, using rubber band on the end does help, especially when you put it in zip ties. Yeah, but mine keeps breaking off, and it just keeps snapping on my hands, and I'm done with those. But I'm trying to get my hands at the black ones. I don't have to, like Michelle's been using. I don't think those ones break easy. Good for you, Linda, for your granddaughter visiting you. Not visiting, but visiting. It did look good with her foam. Yes, can't wait to start using my Cricut. What I still need, and I haven't I can't afford yet is cutting mats. I need cutting mats. You know, those square ones where you put you lay out your what you're cutting on top of the mat. You stick it in there, and you know, that's what I need. So I know how to I've taken classes with Cricut, and I know how to use it, but I haven't cut anything yet. I need to cut some earrings first right away. I got earring hooks and all that. Planning to do some of that too. Cricut. Hi, Deborah. Late to the party. Oh well, it's getting to the good part here. The finishing and adding the sign part. Yes, great. It's great. That's from Stacy. I learned it from Stacy. I tried it right away with one of my mesh that my practice mesh. I got lots of practice mesh over there, opened ones. And so, a Cricut is a machine that cuts material like whatever, pleather or foam or vinyls and all that. And I can, yeah, that's a Cricut machine. It's like a cutting machine. Okay, so are you guys enjoying this? I hope I explained things right, and I'm so happy that I got asked that question, because I noticed I haven't been explaining that part in any of my videos when I do this style wreath, and I thought I should now. That I'm gonna explain it here, and I prepared some of these petals last night for you all here. Thanks, Evie. That helps. And again, just ask questions. I'd be happy to help you out, and if I can. It's what I'm here for, and it's why I'm here. I'm here to inspire, try to help you and understand what I'm doing and all that. Not that I'm an expert, but I've been around Unique and Creek boards since 5 years now, so I'm pretty good at using them. I think. Okay. So let's make these petals. So the yellow with the green. These loop petals. I'll grab the white and slip it in there. And put them together and pin on. Okay. Next one. If I do this too fast, then I'll go slow. But it's almost like a daisy chain petal. Oh, my tummy is just rumbling. It's hungry. Didn't have breakfast this morning. I usually have a toast or something, but I didn't this time. I was cleaning the upstairs and cleaning the living room, the kitchen. Now once I'm running up and down the steps while watching Michelle, right? And get my laundry going and trying to wash everything here before I leave Sunday. And then I still have to do lots of laundry. I don't want my boys to run out of clean clothes when I'm not here. Okay, so that's all the petals. The 5 petals. Move these away. So this, I think this was the one we've been measuring. Yeah, that's the one. So it pinch where I added my zip tie, cut off a little bit. I'm just cutting off just about an inch off the tail. Make it a little straighter. Oops. And straighter. Okay. So when you do try to make one of these for yourself, rubber bands are probably the best way to go with about it, rather than measuring back and measure them out right away before you add them in, right? And add the little rubber band where you're gonna add it into the zip tie. Alrighty, let me cut those off, because you guys can have a better view of what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm sweating here, I'm sweating. We'll be there when you get back, Liz. Yeah, just have a little bit of break and a little bit of fun with my daughter too, my stepdaughter, and as well as other kids. I'm not sure which other kids there are, but there's going to be other ones as well, not just my stepdaughter. Can almost get away with going every other with this, but again, when they're crunched up in like that, you can't see the board at all. But every other maybe, or the regular holes, and add a little bit of tulle for to cover the board. Right? But I like this. It's cute. It's cute. Okay, it's a little hard up in there now. Okay. So I'm making sure that it's facing up rather than side here, to the side. One more petal. You need to add it in there. Look at that. I think, yeah, this one. Can we do this? Yes, we can. And once this wreath is hung up, you look at it, you make sure that all the petals are going perfectly round, almost perfect. You can pull them out a little bit, or you can stick them back in there, or whatever. Okay. Okay. You grab some pipe cleaners. So that's how that looks. I love this style because in our native indigenous beadwork, there's a lot of beadwork, handmade beadwork crafters around where I live. This is why I try to mimic. This is how they bead. They go around like that with flowers, with their beads, and then they go around, and then again. So they go around and around when they make their flowers. So that's why I tried to mimic that design here. so I was like, I want to try that. So so all that is in there, and I'm gonna add the sign. Ooh, love it. See that? Just perfect. And so I'm gonna add the pipe cleaner. I'm gonna add a little bit of a small flower in there. Glue it down maybe, so we won't see the pipe cleaner. So that was what I was trying to mimic here when I came up with this loop petal. Is what I'm naming it. Loop petal. So where I am attaching this sign, I hope it works out, because I didn't use a cable mount. Don't know why. I should have. If I don't like it, I can always change it to a cable mount anyways. Okay, so I'll turn it around here once I attach this part. Yeah, thereabouts. Why am I? And then again, I got my glue on. Yes, I do. Find the middle part of the board, which is this one. You'll see the numbers. The boards are numbered from 1 to 5. So I'm adding this one on the number 1. Right? Am I? Hold on. Yeah. There. Just need to separate the petal here first a little bit, and then I'll add the sign. Yeah, cable timeout. This board is best for this job here. I'll probably change it. Perfect. Bit around, and it's not in the middle. I'm sorry. Do that again. That's funny. I thought that was the middle. It's funny. One loop over. Oh my gosh. I should have known, because there's no number on the board. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay. Okay, here we go. Try not to mess up the pedal too. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? So the welcome, there it is. So let's add one little flower right there. Glue it on just onto the pipe cleaner, so we can cover the pipe cleaner. I'd add a bow in there, but no, it'll take away from the everything that's in there. Okay, let's add a little bit of glue on the pipe cleaner and glue it down. It's good for me that I kept some of these daisies around. Pretty, pretty, pretty. That's funny. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Barbara. Who else? Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Thanks, Marla. Judy. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. So you see it's in the middle now. It's funny. Oh, gosh. That's funny. That's funny. Cut that down a little bit. Alrighty. Push that in there. And push this in there. Push it in. Yeah, they're cute. So you can always also use a little bit of 5/8 ribbon. This came from uniqueandacreep.com. Add it right in there. There's this is black and brown, by the way, same color as the sign. Make a little bow and add it right up in there, and you're done. Okay. All right. Isn't that cool? I love it. So I hope I explained things right. Had fun. I had fun adding the sign. So there it is, friends. So I see there's a petal over here that's a little too happy. I can fix that. Michelle probably saw that too. That one's a little too happy. I see her already. And so, but I can always go back and adjust it once I hang it up and all that. But that's all right. Yes. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for staying on with me this long. Again, you guys are always awesome. Isn't that pretty? I like. You can't see the board at all. You can't. Okay? All right. Love it too. This one's going on my kitchen wall. Yes. Thank you all for joining. You guys have a blessed rest of your day, a blessed weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. Don't know what time, but I'll see you. And yeah, have a good weekend. All right? Thank you. Bye.